Hi, you guys. Welcome to Too Much Tuesday. Sorry for the delay. We're having a few technological difficulties today, but I am Tara Greenway, and I'm so glad you're here at Too Much Tuesdays because this is where you come when things seem like a little bit or a lot too much. And I give you easy energy tools to deal with whatever life throws at you. So today I want to talk again, like I did last week, to you if you are feeling kind of like alone in your struggles. Because the truth is, you're not alone. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for joining us. You are never alone. You have so many guides around you. Last week we talked about your spirit animal guides and connected with them. There's also ancestor guides and there are angelic guides. This is one of my favorite things, you guys. I'm wearing one of my favorite necklaces. See my angel wing necklace by Untamed Hearts, who also loves angels. And you are also, of course, always completely connected to the creator of all that is, the divine source, universe. You're so supported and guided, but I know that sometimes it just plain doesn't feel that way. So that's why I'm here to give you yet another tool that you can feel connected, you can feel supported. So a lot of my clients, even before this pandemic really affected and changed everything and everyone, a lot of my clients felt sort of alone because a lot of my clients, I love my clients, they're remarkable, amazing people. And they are generally really spiritual people who, from the time they were born, really have often the virtues of compassion and kindness. And often they were born into families that the people in their families did not have these virtues. And so they felt very alone, kind of abandoned here on this planet, that they knew that they were, spiritual. They were from another place to have this experience on Earth, but they felt like they just got, thrown onto this planet, like, good luck, see you when you die or something. And that's not true at all. We all get to be supported by, like I said, so many guides. So today we're going to do just that. I'm going to have my wonderful guest, if we can work it out, on Clara. If not, I'm just going to lead you guys in this special meditation to connect with your angel. And you can ask all kinds of questions and receive guidance and advice, or even if you don't have like specific questions, what should I do about this or that, just to feel their support, just to know that you have an angel around you is pretty amazing. And a lot of us were actually taught that, right? In our religions, we were taught that, oh, you have a guardian angel. This is a teaching across many faiths: Judaism, Islam, Christianity, Hinduism, Sikhism, even Buddhism, if you count divas. And I really love stuff like that. When there's something that, a concept that is the same in many faiths, it makes me think, oh, we're onto something. We're onto truth with a capital T here. The same thing with like, love your neighbor as yourself. Every religion has that in some words in their teachings. And many religions have angels too. So we were taught that when we were little, you have a guardian angel. But what we weren't, most of us really taught, either religiously or intellectually, is that we do get to connect with our angels and consciously ask for guidance. That was sort of outside of what we've learned thus far. But I'm here to tell you that we can do that. Now, if you look at like the Bible, angels did appear to people sometimes, right? But it was always like this incredibly scary thing. Like, it was weird, and it almost seemed, reading it looks like, well, I guess those angels felt like, okay, things are going really bad here, and we're going to sort of interrupt your life and come in and give you some really important knowledge. And what would happen? The people that the angels were appearing to would always be like, there's an angel, apparently. They would freak out. And what would the angels always say? Fear not. Don't be afraid. I'm just here to tell you something. But the people were afraid because it's outside of their regular experience. And so what we're doing today is to not be afraid, to actually plan on a visit with our angels so they don't have to appear to us and scare us. And they're going to be able to, when we really connect with them, they're going to be able to give us guidance. And this isn't outside of like what we're allowed to do. It's our birthright to do this. That's why we were given these guides. And a lot of times they're very silently guiding us and supporting us. But like right now, like I said, we need kind of more active support, Yes, welcome, Jill. And Jill says, fear not. In fact, that's from the Bible. Those are the two most common words in the Bible. Fear not. I love that. The most common words in the Bible are not, don't do this, or worship God, or, fear not. Those are the two most used words in the Bible. So we are allowed to connect with our angelic guides. We do have to be a little careful, though, to make sure that we're connected all the way to the creator of all that is, the divine source, the universe, whatever you want to call that energy of unconditional love that runs through all things. You want to make sure that you're really connected there, because sometimes if you don't really, make sure that you're completely connected, and of course you're always completely connected, but feeling that connection, you might just get in touch with like your fears. Well, because fears are a really strong energy, but you don't want to take advice from your fears. You have fear maybe, but you're not going to be guided by it. It's just a feeling. It's just an emotion. So you don't want to make your decisions based on that. And right now, we don't even want to just connect with any random spirit, or even with our logic, or even with our higher self. We're going even higher than that. And we're going all the way up to God. And then we're going to ask from there to please be connected with our angels. And so I've studied angels a little bit from many different perspectives, but one very important perspective I've studied them from is in the theta healing technique. So that's the technique, just so you know, that I'm going to use today to lead you guys up into this meditation, to make sure you're completely connected with the highest creator's energy, and then to ask to connect with that angel. I'm going to be leading you in that specific visualization so that you make sure that you're connected with that pure energy. Clara is now backstage. I'm so glad. Okay. I didn't think that was going to work out after a while. I had hope in my heart, though. And so we're going to welcome Clara on in just a minute. But that's an important thing, actually, to have hope in your heart, because when you go to do angel readings, sometimes we call it angel readings, connecting with your angel. Sometimes people get nervous, at least in my experience, because I teach this in theta healing classes. And actually, you guys, by the way, I teach all kinds of energy tools and techniques. This is one of them. And if you want to learn more about those, and if you want to actually get a whole cool little package that shows you some of the techniques, you don't even have to sign up for anything or buy anything or anything. You just have to register at my website, and you'll get this transformation toolkit with a lot of different beliefs and downloads, and a lot of little videos showing you how to do these easy energy tools that I'm giving you. And that's at beyondyourbelief.com. You just enter your name and email, and then you'll get that within a few seconds. But theta healing, can also go to thetahealing.com to learn more about the theta healing technique. So in theta healing classes, and there's a lot of different theta healing classes that I teach, but this particular exercise is in the basic class. And so people get sometimes a little stressed because they feel like, they're just starting out, and they're like, I can't do it. And then they're in pairs to do this exercise. You can do it by yourself, but you can do it in pairs so that you're, connecting with somebody else's angel. And they would get nervous sometimes because they would feel like, oh my gosh, if I do this wrong, this person is going to think that they don't have a good angel, right? Their angel won't talk to them. And so it's important to keep that sort of just hope and also patience in your heart, because I'm going to lead you through this visualization, and you're going to connect, and we're going to, ask to be connected to our angels. And then you just wait for a few moments, just with complete hope and faith in your heart, okay, and you're going to have your eyes closed, and you'll be like, okay, I'm just going to meet my angels now. It's actually much simpler than it might sound, and go with your first impression, because, for example, one student that I had in a class that was doing this angel connection exercise, was like, he was all stressed. He was such a sweet guy. And he was like, raising his hand, come over here, come over here. I can't do it. I'm not getting her angels. And so I just, led him up into the visualization again. And I said, so in your mind's eye, sometimes we say, what do you see? But you're not seeing anything. Your eyes are closed. It's kind of more like a dream. What are you getting? What are you seeing in your inner eye? Or sometimes it's even just what you're feeling, or sometimes you'll get words. So I said, what are you seeing in your mind's eye? Well, it's like a dream. What are you dreaming? And he said, nothing, just these weird geometric shapes that keep changing. It's like, those are her angels. They're appearing to you as shapes. And he was like, oh, and then he was absolutely able to hear her questions. So you think of specific questions for your angel. That's the way I do it. I think it works best that way. And then you receive answers. Like I said, words, an image, a feeling. So then he could do it. But just keep that in mind. Not only the hope and the faith and the patience, just wait a few moments and it'll come. But also keep in mind that, when we think of angels, we're a little influenced by Hallmark, right? We kind of think of a woman in a long white dress with wings and a halo. And your angels might appear to you that way because that means angel to you, so you might close your eyes and actually see, hi Leanne, and actually see like that image of an angel in your mind. And then you'll be like, oh, there you are. Okay, yes. Can I ask you a question? But it might not. I mean, in my experience, it doesn't usually look that way. Like the person in the white dress, it might be a geometric shape. A lot of times it's like balls of light. So if you see in your mind's eye, balls of light, and often they hover around your shoulders, or the person that you're doing angel reading for, around their shoulders, kind of right behind them. Every once in a while, I get to see in my mind a guardian angel that's in front of somebody. They're almost always behind, but if they're in front, they're like protecting the person. And it's not because that person needs any more protection than anybody else, by the way. It's because the person is scared, really scared, has a lot of fear, and their angel is going in front of them like, it's okay, I've got this for you, We also have different angels, by the way. So we do have those two guardian angels you learned about when you were little. But there's other angels too that come in when we need them and then leave when we don't need them anymore. And the angels have like different, kind of specialties. So sometimes, at different times in my life, in different classes, when I've had angel readings, people have either said, oh, I remember once they said, there's like a scientist angel. Do you like science? And I was like, no, I don't really like science. And then I realized, oh, I'm trying to figure out, because it's important to me, sort of the science behind mind-body healing. I don't like to just be like, okay, do this, this, this. I like to know, why would this work? What is it doing to our atoms that what is it? How is it changing our neural networks that this would work? I need to know stuff like that. And yet science was not my strong suit in school, And so I had a science angel helping me out there. Other times in my life when I've been very sad, people have seen like sort of a whole choir of angels, and they were helping me to handle some heartbreak, So you might have angels come in and out. So today, as we do this meditation, Jill says I'm a science angel myself. Thank you. I like that. Tara Greenway, science angel. So as we're doing this meditation today, I want you to ask for your highest and best angel that could help you with whatever you're asking about right now. Because there's, all kinds of different angels, and they're all cool. But you want to have the one that could give you advice that you're seeking right now for whatever you're going through right now. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else I wanted to say. I think that's it. Again, I think it's easiest to do this if you have specific questions in mind. If you just go up to your angel and say, do you have anything to tell me? A lot of times they'll just be like, just know that you are so loved, things like that. And that is really wonderful. But if you want more specific advice, then come with specific questions. The more specific question you ask, the more specific answer you'll receive, logically enough, right? Okay. Clara, are you ready to join us? Okay, here you are. Yay! Hi, how are you?
Great. How are you?
Good. I'm so glad to have you here today. Thank you for volunteering.
I'm so happy to be here too.
So I am going to lead you and all of our listeners in this, like I said, it's from the Theta Healing Technique, in this visualization, okay? And Did you think of a few questions that you want to
Yeah,
ask your angel
yeah.
today? All right. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. That sometimes angels are really talkative, and they'll be like, "Oh, glad you asked." I get things in words usually. Sometimes images, a lot of images. Um, and then sometimes angels are very just like, yes, no, like very monosyllabic. And sometimes, every once in a while, they'll be like, I'm not going to answer that question. If they feel like you're sort of giving them your power instead of just going on, making your own decisions, they're like, I can't really answer that right now. So it's it's kind of cool to get the different sorts of like the angels have personalities too, just like we do.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody take a nice deep breath in and hold that breath for a few moments and then slowly breathing out. And Clara already has her eyes closed. Good. So close your eyes, you guys. And I want you to go down into the earth and scoop up a ball of energy from the earth. It's like this powerful flowing earth energy. And you're allowing that ball of energy now to come up through the soles of your feet, up slowly through your legs, through each molecule of your body. And it sort of feels like, or you can visualize it as an expanding, warm kind of energy. So as it comes up through your legs, it is like a golden light that expands and warms each cell. And then you come up through each chakra, through your trunk, up through your body, up through your heart chakra, your chest. When you get up to your shoulders, allow the energy to come down each arm all the way to your fingertips. And then it continues to move up your throat, your jaw, your face, your whole head. And then that ball of energy from the earth kind of pops out the top of your head, out your crown chakra, right where an angel's halo is, actually. And now in your mind's eye, it kind of looks like a ball of light floating a little ways above your head. And you're going to take that ball of energy and light and put your consciousness into it. And you can see now what color that ball of energy and light is glowing for you. Maybe it's just glowing gold, or maybe it's kind of blue or pink or whatever it is. And then allow that ball of energy to move up and out and up and out really quickly, really easily, up through the sky, through the stars, up and out and up and out of our galaxy, through the universe, up and out through different layers of light and dark and light and dark, through kind of a heavier jelly-like layer, through a misty blue light, through a misty pink light, and then imagine off in the distance there's like a window of sparkling white light. And you slip right through there. You find yourself floating in this ocean of effervescent white, sparkling light. You don't really feel the boundaries of your ball of energy anymore because you're remembering your oneness with this ocean of energy and unconditional love and light. You're always connected to this place, Clara and everyone. Sometimes we get very distracted with like life and we don't feel our connection. But the fact is that at any moment you can just quiet yourself, center down, and then go up and out, expand out, 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 and feel your connection with the universe, with the source of the universe. So from that place, in your mind, Clara and everyone, you're going to say, Source, Creator, Universe. It is commanded or requested that I connect with my angel now, the angel that will give me the highest and best wisdom that I need right now. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. And so it is. And then as you sit, you're going to, with your eyes still closed, just kind of feel around your shoulder area, your head area. And as soon as you feel that you have a specific energy there that will feel like not a person, but somebody higher than a person, that is your angel. And you can ask questions. You can Clara, I'm going to ask you in just a minute, so don't you do this, but everybody else can like whisper your question to your angel or just even think it and then just wait to receive, because your angel will tell you. It might be in words, it might be in more like an image or a feeling, but they'll talk to you, they'll connect with you and give you a message in whatever form is best for you guys to communicate it. So Clara, right now I'm just going to, because I've been like talking and talking, I'm going to be quiet for a few moments and connect with your angel, if that's okay. And then I'm going to ask you when I'm ready to please ask your first question, okay?
Okay.
Okay, hold on. So I'm just feeling my connection, and then I'm going over to Clara and asking to connect with her angel that wants to give her a message now, okay? I do feel an angel is here, and it seems sometimes I don't get a strong feeling if it's male or female, but I am feeling like it's a male angel, and he is almost like a warrior, like he's just really strong and protective, and he is kind of like out in front of you a little bit and to your right. So what is your question, your first question?
My first question is, how do I develop more empathy towards someone that is trying to come from a victim perspective? And I guess I'm just struggling trying to develop empathy towards that person.
So this angel is saying that he doesn't think you need more empathy. He thinks you need more boundaries. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
That's
Yes,
pretty much all he has to say about that. But you can ask another question about that along those same lines, about the same topic.
uh, a different person, but also just trying to, how do I control my judgment? I seem to have a lot of judgment towards.
He's
Uh,
jumping on this. Sorry, I don't want to. I don't like to interrupt you, but I don't want to. He's telling me to go ahead and do this. He's very strong, and he said that it's um, it's not so much about judgment, but it's about, like, it does feel like it sort of translates as judgment, but it's more that you really want other people to do what you know would be best for them. And
mm,
he's telling you very strongly that you cannot control other people. You don't get to make those decisions. And that's why you're seeing things, from this very highly developed spiritually developed standpoint of, oh, it must be about empathy, it must be about I must be too judgmental, but that's not really the issue in this angel's opinion. He feels that, like I said, boundaries, and also that you're always going to feel judgment if you continue to um, think that you can get other people to do what you want them to do.
mm,
So he's saying, what would happen if they did just do what they want to do?
I need to accept it and accept it gracefully. And I can't, yeah, I need to let go of control. The same control that I'm asking is the same control that I need to look within and let go of.
He's very not concerned with the other people, which makes sense because he's your angel. But he also seems to think like they'll be fine, they'll be fine. He's concerned about you, and then it's kind of like breaking your heart almost.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
he's like, he's just really concerned about you, that you're gonna just go into a tailspin because it's come to a climax kind of. And he really wants you to learn this lesson, that other people won't like die if they don't do what you can see. And he's not arguing that you can see what's best for them, but he's just saying she has to learn to let go, and then she can be he's worried about your heart, not like you're gonna have a heart attack or something, but he's like, then her heart can be happy again and like peaceful
Mhm.
again and flowing.
Makes perfect sense. It does. Thank you. Thank you, Angel.
So welcome. Yes. Oh, and that's important too. We always thank our angels when we're done. Do you have any other questions? I mean, that was pretty.
I think that's
Yeah.
right now, and this particular issue related to two different people.
Mhm.
It seems to be all consuming right now. So it's what's foremost in my mind.
And he's
My heart.
that as soon as it, yeah, it's because your attention is going there to your heart because it's like painful for you. And he's saying as soon as you let that go, there's like happiness and joy and peace, like right there, right outside of you. Actually, everything's okay. You just have, and I feel you. You just feel like it's not okay because it's not okay with you, in your opinion. It's a hard lesson. It's a very not hard, but like very spiritually evolved kind of lesson.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you guys, this angel was very opinionated, like I said, very, very like strong. Like she needs to do this, which is kind of ironic because he's kind of doing what he's telling you not to do.
Mhm.
It's different because he's your angel. And
Yes.
you asked, you asked. So he's not being pushy. He's just being clear. Um, so now we're going to, yes, and Clara did it automatically. We're going to thank him so much for his wisdom and advice and his guidance. And again, he's saying that he really cares about you and he's got you and he's got this. And he's now saying he's very proud of you too.
Oh, thank you.
And now we're going to go back up to that energy of sparkling light. And we're just going to allow that energy to completely flow through every cell of our bodies. If you're doing this yourself at home, you guys, you do just go, like I said, go up, feel your connection, that pure direct connection that you have to source. Ask to communicate with your angel, ask her questions, receive whatever image, word, feeling. Say thank you to your angel, go back up, and then you can even ground back down. You can just open your eyes if you feel good. If you don't feel too like floaty, you can just open your eyes and go through the rest of your day all sparkling and light. Sometimes you feel a little floaty, so you might want to come all the way back down in your ball of energy, down into our universe, into our galaxy, back down into the crown chakra of your own head. Ground all the way back down through your body, through every chakra, through your legs, through the soles of your feet, onto this earth that we're on now. And then at the last moment, allow the energy to flow back up again, kind of just spilling back up like a fountain all around you. And open your eyes and take a nice deep breath. And that is how close your angelic guides are to you. If you, a lot of times people have a few tears when they really meet.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a whole other dimension, and yet it's right there. So if you have any questions, you guys, you can always ask me at tara@beyondyourBelief.com. And I do think, I don't know, Claire, if you've downloaded this, the Transformation Toolkit, go to, oh, go ahead, because it gives you little videos
Mhm.
and a lot of, beliefs and downloads written down also. So go to beyondyourbelief.com and you can access that. And you guys can also, and Claire, I know you're a member, right, of our Beyond Your Belief community on Facebook.
Yes.
Do that too. Even if you don't have time to go to the website, you're on Facebook right now. You guys pop over to Beyond Your Belief community, and you just have to answer a couple of very simple questions. Make sure you go by our community guidelines, and then you're in. And I give a lot of guidance there, and we have some free healings and stuff like that there. So Claire, again, thank you so much. It's
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. It really has been. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thanks, you guys. Take care. See you next Tuesday.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.